And welcome everyone. This is the Paladin's Tavern. My name is Joe and we are in Lotro. Today is Wednesday, February 5th. And we've got some great stuff. We are going to be playing through some Moria content tonight with the Red Line Captain. I might switch over to the Lore Master at some point later on. I'm not sure. I've been having a lot of fun here in Moria. I've got a big announcement for subscribers. My Paladins coming up in a little while, so don't miss out on that. And we're gonna have some fun. So sit back, relax. Hello to everyone right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/The Paladin's Tavern, and on YouTube, youtube.com @The Paladin's Tavern. Great to have you all here. Thanks for supporting me with your views. Thanks for supporting me with your follows, and of course, for those who can, thanks for supporting me with your free Amazon Prime Twitch subs. Really excited about all of that, and just grinding some dwarf reputation right there. That's what I'm doing. Okay, you might notice that the stream looks a little bit different. Did some upgrades. I hope you like it. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Just trying to display some information in a little bit more of an effective way, instead of trying to call out, the social media that I'm on every stream. It's just there for you. Actually, it's actually right over there. And shouting out those who've been supporting lately feels good. It feels nice. And I'm finally able to get our Bible message right there in a nice prominent way, but also in a way that's not so blurry. It was really hard to figure out how to best display some of that text, and I was able to kind of drop into some of my my software and kind of figure that out. So I'm very excited about the new, I guess, improved way of getting that information out to folks. All right. Yeah, let's start figuring things out. So last time I was here, random goat. You got to watch out around here for those goats. So the last time I was here, I was really wondering, should I head in this direction or should I go south? And I'm always a fan of just kind of retreading. This way you can not have to come back. So maybe the Hive Queen quest here. Summon and defeat the Grod Bug Hive Queen. Yeah, I'm into that. Let's do that. Let's buff ourselves up. Grab Rodrigo. Love Rodrigo. He is my guy for the heals. Keeps me buffed. Call back to El Cid, famous valiant knight of old. All right. Really gotta watch it down here. Okay. So there is a stable master, but if I take it back here, then I just gotta... I think I'm closer. Alright, let's just keep going in this direction. Let's keep doing this. is very dodgy. So. Moving along. Okay, I remember this. So I could probably head in that direction. Yeah, here we go. I tiptoe my way through Moria. There we go. The Palace of Nain. So those of you who may not be aware, I stream Monday through Friday. Oh, what's this? We got a sparkly. We got to touch it. Hive nest. Uh-oh. Whoa! There she is. Oh, man, she is disgusting. All right. I think I had some help on that one. Okay, make our way back. Yeah, so I stream Monday through Friday, and much of that streaming, I'd say probably about 90% of it, is Lord of the Rings Online. So I'll stream from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and then 2 or 3 times in the afternoon as well. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do a little something different. This month is going to be Crusader Kings 3.
The shadow of Mordor will not
Excellent work of Arwen. With the Grodbug Hive Queen slain, the hive will be thrown into disarray, and their numbers will likewise diminish, at least until they can raise a new queen. Oh, new shield. Phenomenal. All right. Hey, what's going on, Arturius? Welcome back. Did you know that the reason it's because it requires a lower temperature to function properly than what our internal temperature operates at? I didn't know that, Arturius. That's I mean, I knew some of that, but I didn't realize that it was too much for the internal temperature. The internal temperature was too much. I didn't know that. I'm going to single-handedly find every word in the auto. You got tagged on that one. My chat bot was telling me, "Uh-oh, this guy here might be a troll," and I was like, "No, that's Arturius. I know that dude. Let him in." Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting a new shield today. Nice upgrade in the armor. 10% range defense. Okay, that's the same. 152 crit defense. That's an increase. 16 to will. Wasn't expecting that. 12 to vitality. 96 block rating. 91 incoming healing rating. Okay. And then a heavy shield, which I can't use. Yeah, there's no might about being a troll. You're no troll. You're no troll. You're one of this channel's beloved paladins. You are no troll, my friend. Okay, let's see what Thorhall's got to say next. Glad you can make it actually today, Arturius, because I got a really big announcement for subscribers today. So I'm glad you're here to catch it live.
If we are to find Mithra in Khazad, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
All right, so what's this person saying? You've done all that's needed for our little camp of Arwen, and we appreciate your help. But I expect you're excited to delve further into Moria as we are. The Dolven View Camp is the central camp of the dwarves in the Great Delving. I expect that several dwarves will have settled there and established many useful town services. Okay, so we're gonna retread familiar ground again, and that's okay. Head on back to the Dolven View. Arturius is saying, you could tell Avarwin is the perfect paladin the way he blesses us with his presence. Oh, man. So I wonder if maybe as I'm traveling through Moria, if I could really look for these crystal torches. That likely marks the road. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, Slagvy to the Dolven View.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Greetings, my good man, and welcome to the Dolven View. 'Tis a fine view indeed, or at least it would be, were it not cluttered with cook fires of a goblin horde beneath us. No matter, we'll defend the Dolven View at all costs, and find some way to drive these vermin from our ancestral home. Mark my words, Avarwin, this will, once again, be a city of wonder and beautiful to behold, though we give our lives to achieve it. You almost gotta wonder if it just would be, better to, find another place. I mean, I know this is the dwarves' ancestral home. But at what point do you say, it's time to move on? At what point? And I'm not suggesting that this might be the point for them in this time in Middle-earth at all. I mean, look at what's here. There's so much. There's so much here. But at the same time, I do wonder where is that point? The Black Pit. So how we doing today, Arturius? Everything okay on your end? Well, they do have homes throughout Middle-earth, but it's a collective shame for them that their ancestral home is lost to them. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I totally understand that. And why not, give your life to, trying to reclaim that. There we go. Wake fast. huge. Think fast, wake fast. Not doing too shabby myself. Just toiling away at work with the Aussie heat. Yeah. What time is it over there for you guys? About mid-morning? Just in the afternoon, huh? For me here in Sydney, it's 12:11. Okay. Whoa, what's a drop and a half? Holy smokes. Yeesh. Oh man, you really got to be careful around here. Starting to think that one spot is where there's this, where I could take the stairs and there are no stairs at all. So how the heck am I going to get down there? This is clearly not the way. I don't know. Let's continue on. I think there might be a way over here. Bit of a maze, huh? Misclick. So Arturius, what kind of what's work like going like today? I know we were talking some weeks ago about what it is that you do. How's that going? Ah. Nice. Ooh. Jeez, this place is a maze. See. Just finished off a big chunk of heavy profiles. Talking 40 to 50 kilogram bars. What's a heavy profile? And how are you viewing today? Are you on your phone? You got a laptop or like an iPad? All right, seem to be making, I think, some kind of headway around here. Hey, Caladorn, how are you? Welcome back. Nice to see you. Been a long time since I've had a chance to see you. Arturius. Oh, I mean like heavy, like weight. Okay. And yeah, on my phone. Just to the side of the CNC console. Haha, Caladorn's on his cappy. Nice. What's going on? Speaking of phones, who's blowing up my phone over here? All right. Got to make sure everything with the family downstairs is all right, you know? So, where, man. Ugh. Arturius converting kilograms to freedom units. Looking at 88 freedom units. Looking at 88 110 pounds. So what's a profile though? I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I know generally what a profile is, but in the sense that we're talking about for your profession. Caladorn, what you doing on your cappy? Arturius, oh Lord, how do I explain? I think police profile is. Oh, you're in Moria, Caladorn? A little different. Yeah. Yeah, a little different when we're talking about police work. Coming up with criminal behavioral profiles. A little different. Caladorn, what you doing in Moria? Fastar.
Welcome. You
Welcome.
have come at a most fortuitous time.
Now, what is this? The training hall. BK2 CHP1. Caladorn, hopefully you didn't accidentally copy and paste a password into the chat room. That would not be good. Book 2, Chapter 1, Caladorn says. Yeah. I use my brain cells to figure that out. I had smarts, and I fashioned my smarts to uncover that riddle. Arturius, I think one could describe a profile as an individual section that contributes to the whole product. Okay. Let's see what Fastar's saying over here. The training hall. A well-organized band of orcs has recently overrun the hall containing the anvil you seek. If you are to reach the anvil, you'll have a difficult fight on your hands. I could tell you how to reach the hall, but such a journey would be useless until you bring me an infused garnet. Without such a stone, you'll not be able to bestow the quality you seek to place upon your weapon. When you find such a stone, I'll prepare it for you and tell you how to reach the ancient hall. All right.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
If you're seeking to enhance the abilities of your weapon, there's only one place you are sure to lay the foundation for such a quality. There is an old mithril mine played out long ago. But within it was a fine forge with empty spells laid upon it for the smelting of mithril ore. Of course, now the orcs have it and set their own goblin brethren to work as slaves trying to eke out a few last bits of the poorest quality ore. I doubt they know anything about the forge itself, or care in the least, but you'll have to fight your way through them if you want to make use of it. Before you dare the mines, however, you should bring me an infused garnet. Only with such a stone will you succeed in enhancing your weapon. I do not know where to find such a stone, however. Okay. Arturius. They call it a mine! A mine! Roaring fires, malt beer, red meat off the bone. I'm so lost. I have no idea where to go for any of this stuff. Scouting ahead. Well. Whoa. Yikes. Let's try over here, I guess. Down, down, down we go. All right, I think I may have inadvertently found how to get to this quest location I've been trying to get to. There's the stairs. Do 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 do. All right, folks. I get to this quest location. I'm going to take a break for a second, and I'm going to start talking about the new subscriber benefit that I got coming up that everyone's going to take part in as well. Not just subscribers, but a benefit they'll be able to take part in, but everyone's going to be able to enjoy as well. So we'll get there. Arturius of Arwen says, moments before being called off by the missus. Oh, sorry, I gotta go. No, that's not gonna happen today. All right. Oh, Goblin Assassin. Oh, these guys are nasty. Ay. Come on. Rodrigo's the man. Finished him off. All right, Wigfast. Boy, this is really not a safe space to talk, is it? Well, we're going to use it anyway. All right. Let's chat, folks. It has been really great streaming 5 days a week, and that is going to continue. But we are going to announce that, and what by me, I mean my wife and I, are announcing that we are going to be using Friday night's stream to play Dungeons and Dragons. I am extremely excited to make this announcement because it has been a goal of this channel to get a D&D stream up off the ground. I will be the DM. She is going to be the player, and I'm going to have a character as well. But I so bloody called it days ago. I'm glad you did. That's really great, Arturius, that you figured that out. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that, and once a month, the last Friday of every month, if you are a subscriber to this channel, you will be invited to the stream. We'll do it on rotation basis, and you will play D&D with us if you so choose. We would love to have you, and I will be doing a one-shot. I'll be taking two subscribers to the channel, bringing them on if they so choose, if they want to get involved, and we'll be playing D&D together with them as a subscriber perk and benefit. Now, again, one of the great things is that it doesn't. I'm not looking at a specific tier. There's 3 different tiers of subscribers on Twitch. I'm not looking for tier 2 or tier 3. Just if you're a Prime subscriber, that's fine. We'd love to send that invitation out to you. So again, just in case maybe this was blocked by an ad, I want to let you know again that every Friday night we are going to be streaming Dungeons and Dragons. My wife and I will be DMing, and the last Friday of every month, we're going to invite 2 subscribers to a one-shot D&D campaign on Friday to hang out. And what's up, Ty? Good evening, Paladins and Knights of the Tavern. Great to have you. I'm just making the announcement, so very excited to be able to offer this. So every Friday night, D&D, myself and my wife will be playing, and at the end, the last Friday of every month, we're gonna invite 2 subscribers to the channel, and we're gonna do a one-shot D&D campaign with them that last Friday of every month. So definitely glad the announcement was made before the ad roll. Yeah, so am I. I'm glad I was able to get it out. If you need me to repeat it, I'll be happy to do so. Welcome back, Ty.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
So I think Ty may have gotten scooped up by an ad break. I'll make the announcement one more time. I'm going to be streaming Dungeons and Dragons every Friday night now, myself and my wife. And if you're a subscriber to the channel, we're going to do a one-shot campaign with you the last Friday of every month. So our subscribers will be invited, and we'll bring them on in. We'll pick 2 of our subscribers to come on in. We're gonna sit down and play D&D the last Friday of every month as a one-shot campaign. Ty, and the only part I caught was that you're doing some D&D streams a couple times a week. Every Friday. Arturius, repeat the part where tier 3 subs get access to the shirtless stream. There's no shirtless stream. Ban shirtless stream, says Ty. Yeah, there's no shirtless streams. None of that. Okay. So the first D&D stream on Friday will be on Valentine's Day, Friday the 14th. No tavern body painting. No, we might do tavern face painting. We might do that. Yeah, Ty. I'm all about free speech and expression, but there are boundaries. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, something's going on with my Twitch chat module over here. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see. Got to get into the right piece of software here. And let's see. Ugh. Probably have to figure this out off stream. Oh, maybe not. Might be able to figure it out here. Oh, no, don't want to remove that. Ty redeemed Hydrate. Oh, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah. I guess I'll have to figure this out some other point. Oh well. Well, anyway, folks, that's our big news for today. And what is going on over here? Oh my gosh. I'll be sharing the news on our Discord channel as well, and social media. Details on how we're going to pick and all that. We haven't really hashed that out yet, but we're essentially we're gonna be going to people, you know, one-on-one. Is really how that's going to go. And ask, hey, we selected you this month for our D&D stream at the end of the month, at the last Friday. Do you want to play? Are you interested? And it's going to be a one shot. So what does that mean? It's going to be a one-time game, and we'll get together for 2, maybe 3 hours, and just kind of play through it. So if you've never played D&D before, don't worry. It's something that I can walk you through and help you out. Set up your first character. I can even send you some pre-made character sheets if you're not interested in creating your own character. Arturius, I'd suggest a raffle with a 3-month cooldown before the name can be redrawn. That's nice. That's a nice idea. I like that. It's a good one.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria. Abide here a moment and speak with me.
So, D&D has always been one of my favorite games, and I had a chance to introduce it to my wife Jenny. I'd say probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and she's been hooked on it ever since. She really, another goblin assassin. She really loved the game. Once she was able to, start making, once she started figuring out like what kind of characters she likes, she really started to enjoy the game very much. I don't think I'm making it past this one. Do I have any? Yeah, all right. Maybe an occasional D&D collaboration with other Lotro streamers. Yeah, I mean that'd be fine. We can do something like that. But again, I want to provide, a nice subscriber benefit. So the game itself is going to be streamed So really anybody can hang out and watch it. But if you're a subscriber, then we're able to, invite you on. Haha. Arturius, that would have been around the time of QGD&D, yeah? What edition are you looking to do? So QGD&D, I've actually been a fan of D&D longer than that. But I started to introduce the game to Jenny when our son was a newborn. So I guess that would be about 4 to 5 years ago, actually. When I was doing QGD&D, oh man, Rodrigo, no. When I was doing QGD&D, I was still, her and I hadn't been married yet, so I didn't have, I honestly didn't have the time to do a D&D campaign with her. Fifth edition, Arturius. 5th edition. That's the edition I'm most familiar with. It's my favorite edition. I like 3.5 very much, but I haven't played a 3.5 game in like 20 years. So I'm gonna go with, since it's on stream. If it were just me and her, and I would be I'd be okay with maybe setting up a 3.5 game. But Jenny really likes 5th edition, and it's the one I'm most comfortable with. And if we're going to do it on stream to the scrutiny of many, I'd at least like to be a bit more solid on the rules. Allegedly, last episode of QG&D aired 5 years ago, but also I'm assuming that was one of the shows that could have been in the can for a while. I was kind of off. I was off QG D&D relatively quickly. I left the show, I think, in its first, I don't know, I think I might have done maybe 5 or 6 episodes. I don't remember. I'm having a really hard time remembering that particular podcast, because I think I came back after Mark left. And yeah, there's some overlap there by about a year, because when Jenny and I got married, we weren't even married a year yet when our son was born. So it was, I think we had been married almost just, I think we had been married 11 months when our son was born. So and I closed down QGN just before he was born. And I think QGD&D ended maybe a year before that, or a few months before that. Yeah, Arturius, that's right. And then you had a small return towards the end. Yeah. Yeah, that was right at the time I was deciding, should we shut this show down? Should we shut this whole thing down or not? I don't know if we ever did a final episode for QGMTG. I think we might have just let that one just... I think we just closed that out, like, whatever. That was not one of our more popular shows, for sure. I greatly enjoyed it, though. I was having a tremendous amount of fun with Quest Gaming Magic the Gathering. I really enjoyed doing that. But it wasn't meant to be, once Jenny and I got married, and then she got pregnant, the podcast the podcast company was not long for the world. And then the other thing too was what really put the kibosh on the podcast company was not only was I newly married and going to be a brand new father, but I was also recently just elected to be the delegate for my precinct for the PBA, and that came with it a tremendous amount of responsibility as well. So all told, like that was like, all right, time to I gotta put this down. This is I'm not going to be able to be a good father, husband, and delegate while podcasting on the side. Still, it's going to be too much. And I think QGN had run its course as well. There was and we talked about this on the last episode of Elder Scrolls Off the Record quite extensively. You know, there was a lot of people who left. We had a bunch of fallout. A lot of people. I had a falling out with a bunch of folks, and so I don't know. It was kind of time. Yeah. All right. Got him. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm really excited about being able to play D&D on stream. Probably going to be a little funky at first, so just bear with us as we get things off the ground. But we're looking to have. I don't want to drop down there. We're looking to have a lot of fun, and so the stream schedule is going to change a little bit as a result. Instead of playing Lotro on Friday, it's going to be Dungeons and Dragons. But don't worry, there's still going to be a ton of Lotro content here at the Paladin's Tavern. Again, I do stream during the week in the afternoons here. 2, sometimes 3 times a week. So that'll still continue. The evening streams will continue as well, and I'm not going to sacrifice. I'm not going to have less Lotro in favor of this new idea. What I'm going to end up doing is, so Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days where I'll stream like a different game, right? So instead of doing that, I'm going to just do Tuesdays. Tuesday will be just a different game. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday will be Lotro. So I'm still streaming Lotro 3 nights a week, plus 2 or 3 times extra in the afternoons. And then Tuesdays is going to be the off day, where I'll do, like this month I'm doing Crusader Kings 3. Last month I did Diablo 2. So Tuesday is going to be the off day. Diablo is going to be, and off I mean like a different game. I'm still streaming, and then Friday is going to be D&D. So I'm stoked. I'm really stoked for it, and it's going to be mostly pen and paper. So I'm going to be using D&D Beyond. Actually, no, I'm not going to be using D&D Beyond. I'll be using Roll20 as a digital tabletop. But I am not going to be using Roll20. If someone comes on and wants to use Roll20, that's fine. I don't care about that. If someone wants to come and use D&D Beyond to generate their character, I have no problem with that at all. But we're going to be using pen and paper. And rolls are going to be at your desk. If you need a digital dice roller, I'll be more than happy to send you a link. So, not the most, professional setup that there could be, but you're going to be on the honor system, telling me what your roles are. It's a one shot, and we're here to have fun. And if someone decides to cheat, it's between them and God. We're here to have fun. Okay. I guess I go in this direction. Okay, let's see if I can grab up a couple of these. You know what? How about I just take it one at a time? Never know when one of those goblin assassins is just going to spawn out of nowhere. Wow. Did Uruk-hai ever come to Moria like this? Wow. This guy's nasty. Yeah. Woo! Level 52, baby. Hey. Awesome. That was good. I like that Uruk-hai fight. Okay, let me see if I can scoop up these two Moria soldiers. Nice. Okay, 3 out of 10 on these goblin food stores. More guys here. Let's get them. I'm going to focus on this little goblin here, get rid of him. There we are. Now I can concentrate on the Urukai. Yeah. Sweet. This guy's having a party all to himself over here. See that? Ty, he's on something. Fentanyl. Ty. Synthetic Ethelos. Oh, man. Yeah, street name, Kingsfoil. Eyes on the Kingsfoil. It's a real shame, you know. He's probably got a caring family somewhere at home that misses him. Crying baby at home. Yeah, he's got a crying orc baby and a doting, loving orc wife with a lean-to and a campfire burning, waiting for him to come home after a long, hard day of pillaging the free peoples of Middle-earth. And wishing he could just be like a Jackson Pollock type painter. Yeah, Ty, they just want to live in peace. That's it. That's all they want. That's all Tolkien wanted the orcs to do, was just to live in peace. But, you know, Sauron the Deceiver created 9 rings of power and somehow roped in the orcs. All right, so I got to go south and then hit this bridge here and head west. You know, when that episode of Rings of Power came out, and it was a huge controversy all over the place, I got into a conversation with somebody on Instagram regarding it, and the guy actually invited me onto some sort of podcast or something that he does in order to talk about it, because he felt that it didn't like ruin Tolkien's vision, and I was telling him like nothing could be further from the truth. And I came with receipts. This guy was like, "Oh, you should come on, I want to talk to you." I'm like, "Nah. Not happening." Yeah, apparently this guy was, Ty. Apparently this guy was watching season 2 of...
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Rags of Power. Arturius, inviting you onto a podcast is like inviting a shark into a swimming pool. Especially like how strongly I felt about this topic at the time and the information that I had in hand. I mean, it was like, you know, I had better things to do with my time than to get onto this guy's show and explain to him, you know, why he was very wrong. You know, you go ahead and like the show all you want, no problem. You know, although I'm gonna have thoughts about you as a Tolkien fan, but you go right on ahead, enjoy the show. But don't for a second, you know, tell me that it's Tolkien. It's not. Got some dwarven offerings here for heavy armor. Tactical mitigation. I don't want to lose out on any of that. Alas. I don't know, man. This all looks like vendor fodder to me. I'll go with the one that's going to yield me more coin. This one here at 1052 is the contender. Oh, 1074. A little more. Oh, look at that. 1611. All right, we've got a winner.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
Okay. Hey, welcome back, chat room. Welcome back. Now that we've weakened the defenses of the goblin camp below, we may soon be in a position to launch a full assault against them. Go down there and see if you cannot defeat a few of the goblin overseers. With the strongest goblins out of the way, the weaker ones will be unable to unite against us. Much depends on your success of Arwen. Be careful. Shaky foundations.
Time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
The goblins of Gazet-Mur have stationed archers upon those platforms. Anyone who tries to attack them directly will be slaughtered. They'll make the road perilous for those trying to move through the Great Delving. The platforms are of typical goblin make, from what I've seen. Clever idea, but shoddy. There is a major pin at the base of the shaft that holds the platform up. Pop that out with 1 or 2 good whacks of your trusty hammer, and the whole thing comes right down. All right, let's go down there and give it a couple of whacks. Ty, as I've said, I could completely remove Tolkien's Middle-earth from my memory and just watch Rings of Power as a generic fantasy show, and I would enjoy it for that. A B-tier TV fantasy show. Yeah, man. Aside from the woke trash that's in there, you know, I agree with you. Totally agree with you. However, my issue with it is they're calling it Tolkien, and when you start you know, doing some of the things that they've done on that show. And I'm not talking about like the timeline issues. I understand some of that. You kind of have to like, you know, work with the timeline a little bit here in order to have a show. I get that. Although there is something to be said about, you know, the timelessness of the elves, where you could show large swaths of time moving and the elves and their society not moving so much. You could definitely do that, but that would require creative thought. It's not like they don't have the money. They have a ton of money. It's not that. They just, I don't know, man. And I also understand, too, not having access to certain things the Tolkien estate didn't give him license to use on the show. I understand that as well. That's not the issue. The issue is trying to reinterpret Tolkien in many different ways. The reinterpretation of Galadriel as a character is just ridiculous. It just goes right down to bad writing, really bad writing. And I understand Tolkien's description of Galadriel back in her earlier days, and I understand they're trying to to do that, but you're not making. There's a massive difference between that character, that female character on screen, and Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. Huge difference. It's not the same person. So how do you go back and how do you figure that out, right? Well, you have to be a good writer. And so the writers that and again, this isn't a problem with money. They have all the money in the world. Unlimited resources at Amazon in order to produce an incredible show. They could hire good writers. They just don't want to. They want to hire writers with an agenda. That's the problem. They have a political agenda in their narrative, and it shows, and it sucks, and no one likes it. And it's not the first, TV show out there to have a political agenda. Let's look at so many different sci-fi shows out there that had not necessarily a political agenda, but had something to say in regards to a social commentary. That is different than a political agenda. Okay? What I am talking about, the way I'm addressing this matter, is something to say in regards to a social matter. But I don't get on this stream every single day with the sole purpose of pontificating about my political and social ideologies in hopes to sway the culture in my direction. That's a wildly different thing. And that is what Rings of Power is trying to take part in. And I find that to be obnoxious, abhorrent, and to do that with Tolkien nonetheless. A genius who spent his entire life writing Middle-earth and holding himself accountable to the highest standard that he had. And this is how you're going to treat the man's life's work, his genius? You're going to relegate it to, a couple of talking points from MSNBC? You shoddy hacks? How disgusting. And then you've got so-called, Tolkien scholars who defend this nonsense on their crappy little YouTube channels. Corey Olson, looking at you. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Doing my best Greta Thunberg impression. How dare you? Ty. Yeah, I mean, it's a slightly higher quality CW Sci-Fi Channel fantasy show. Oh, yeah, slightly higher. I just have too much respect for the Professor Tolkien's work to enjoy seeing his themes, characters, and lore rewritten for, quote, modern audiences. Yeah, the modern audience that doesn't exist. Arturius, elves in Tolkien are rather sedentary as opposed to change. Varwin on InfoWars. When? Ty, for example, I've yet to see a decent media adaptation of Beowulf, the Iliad, or the Odyssey. I think in the 90s there was a decent one on the Odyssey. And I seem to remember Beowulf having an adaptation about 20 years ago. And that, from what I had remembered from high school, that seemed rather faithful. At least it hit on the main story points. Aren't you looking forward to the, quote, modern Odyssey adaptation? Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. I haven't heard any news regarding it. Is that going to be like a total... Is that going to be a shit show? There's been numerous. All pretty bad in my opinion. Yeah. You know what you need is... You need a guy like Peter Jackson who really loves the story of the Odyssey in order to bring that to life. And a studio willing to make that into 3 movies. Arturius, I invite you to look at the current casting choice. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. There's only so much care that I have for Hollywood's schlock these days, and to be honest with you, it's pretty much worn out. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and they're gonna continue wasting money. I'll tell you what, though, in the current climate that Hollywood finds itself in, good luck. Good luck intentionally making movies that are gonna not make a profit. Good luck on that. They're gonna have to. Hollywood's got to, and it realizes this. It's gonna have to do an about face in regards to this woke culture insanity. It really is gonna have to. They cannot afford it, and with those wildfires going on right now, and with the Trump administration's incredible transformation of the government, they're not going to be able to just take a loss on some woke trash and then write it off on their taxes. And who knows what's going to be happening with the rebuilding effort over in LA County. Ty, when I hear the modern audience now, I just want to write it off as a loss. Yeah. I don't know why, but see, I'm trying to get to this little area over here. And here we go. There should be one right there. Arturius, we actually really owe Disney a lot for how much they're helping clear out the Hollywood garbage. How so? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I don't care what Disney's doing right now. They totally ruined Star Wars. To the point now where I was a huge fan of Star Wars. I mean, Arturius, I had a podcast, a Star Wars podcast. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. I was a huge fan of Star Wars, and I was excited when Lucasfilm sold the rights over to Disney, because I thought, oh, we're going to be getting some really great stuff now, and it's going to be happening frequently. Man, I was right about the frequency, wrong about the quality.
May Doreen return soon to his
Star
arms.
Wars under Kathleen Kennedy's banner has been nothing but a complete shit show. And Bob Iger has completely enabled her and wants to pretend like he hasn't. Ty, on the bright side, it saved me some money these past few years. I don't spend much on entertainment anymore. Yeah, me either. Arterius, take the success they had with the Marvel Studios pre-Endgame. The cost for those movies slowly increased. Production, budget, wages, everything. But it made so much more money each time the expenses were worth it. Now, everyone wants a slice of that pie, so now all costs across all film has raised beyond ability to fail. So now when a movie flops, it's so much harder for the studios to recover. Interesting. It's an interesting way of looking at it. I'm sure when the film history books are written about this, people will talk only about that and not about the fact that they were producing stuff that no one wanted to watch. Engaging in their revisionist history. Yeah, Ty. Entertainment studios are so bloated right now. That's their own damn fault. They're crap. Especially gaming studios. Why does BioWare need 1,000 employees? Over 1,000. They're not the only one. They got a lot more than that. Bethesda has like over 2,000 employees now. If you can believe that. Alright, good. I can focus on this guy now. Ah! Knock me out cold. Ah! Got me. Man, those skulking goblins are a pain in the neck. Yeah. Ty, oh my gosh, Ubisoft, out of control. Arterius, Bethesda at least is an odd case because they're both a development and publishing studio. BioWare is only development. That's a good point. That is indeed a good point. I don't think that number of 2,000 employees, though, takes into account the other studios that they publish for. I think that's just them. I know they reach out to other companies that they work with to do certain things, but you know, like asset creation and they kind of farm out assets to them. EA BioWare, quote, BioWare no longer exists. Yeah. That ship sailed when Star Wars The Old Republic launched. And the two doctors left. Arturius. Oh, almost definitely. But it's that same vein of why does EA need as many employees as it does? This is why I appreciate Standing Stone games. You know, at the end of the day, we know what they're all about. We know what they believe. You know, I don't think there's a single person there at SSG that would agree with the things that we're talking about right now. But you know what? They keep their nose out of that stuff. They stick to Lord of the Rings Online. They stick to the books that Tolkien wrote. And that's it. That is what they do. They try and deliver the highest quality game they possibly can for its fans. And everyone respects that. Ty, Andromeda was the real turning point in my opinion. Uh-oh, Arturius is confessing something? Andromeda is my favorite Mass Effect game. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. That's quite the confession. Holy smokes. All right. I'm getting a little tired of playing the old captain here. I'm gonna switch over to my lore master for a little bit. Get a little digital sunshine in my eyes. A little digital grass in my toes. a little plumed hat. Ty, I love the combat and overall story of Andromeda, but EA BioWare abandoned it rather than finishing it in favor of the Anthem money grab. Anthem has probably... Let me think before I say this. Because believe it or not, I think before I speak. Of games that have come out in the last 20 years, I would say that Anthem is probably the worst game I've ever played. Oh, hold on. Looks like we might be getting a little visitor here. Come in. Watch this. Watch this. What's the matter, pal? You okay?
I'm hot.
You're hot? How'd you get hot? What happened? Hold on. Come here. Come here. Okay. Come over here. Come here. All right. Hold on a second. Just chatting. Yeah, I'm playing a game. All right. Oh, thank you. Thanks. All right. So, this is my son, Brandon. See right there? Everyone can see you right now. And see this? This is the chat room. People are looking at you and saying hi. Everyone can see you right now. This is the camera right there. So that's where you want to look and say hi. Hello. Ty, I can't comment on the quality of Anthem. I didn't play it. Oh, it was a horrible game. Arturius. It's Minnie of Arwen. Minnie of Arwen.
Oh.
Brandon, use the microphone and say hi.
Hello, my favorite food is chicken and Manny.
Oh, that's good. Very good. Very good.
I'm getting the big tooth.
You're getting a what? Let me see. Yep, you're getting a tooth coming in, right?
Yep.
Yep.
But big ones like you. Say,
Arturius, a man of quality tastes. So,
Man of light
hold on.
and man of chicken Manny.
Not so loud because you're blowing people's ears out. Just speak normally.
And man of chicken
You don't
Manny.
have to get that close to it. Just right about here is good.
Man of chicken Manny, though.
So tell everyone, because I don't think everyone knows what chicken and Manny is. Tell them they understand the chicken part, but what's the Manny part? What is that? You don't know? You don't know the full name?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. That's right. So Brandon's favorite food is chicken with mayo or mayonnaise. You're talking to people from around the world right now. Yeah, you are. That's right. So you want to show everyone your tooth? Your first tooth came out? Yeah? Go ahead, show the camera. Yeah. Look at that. Arturius says good day from Australia. Is Australia close or far away?
Far away.
Very far away, that's correct. Yeah. If I showed you a map, would you be able to point to where Australia is?
Yeah, show me a map on
You think so? Yeah, that's really impressive
Is
for.
Is that the red state?
No.
What color is it?
They don't actually have those colors. But let's switch over here, and we're going to switch our scene over to this so we can see. Okay, and I'm going to type in map of the world. Okay, and we're gonna find a map of the world. This is good enough. Okay, let's view that. Oh, can't view that for some reason. How about this? Oh, too small. We'll get there. There we go. Okay, now Brandon. Where is Australia? Nope, that's Russia. Yeah, that's Kazakhstan. That's Canada.
Oh,
I'll give you a hint. That's the United States. That's where we live.
well, that's very far away from here.
Yeah, that's very good. You got it. That's Australia. Good job, pal.
So, it's
No, let Daddy do it. Let Daddy do it. So yeah, that's Australia, and the person you're speaking to is from Sydney. So you know what? That's right here. Right here. See that green little dot there?
that's not green.
A tiny little green dot? That's Sydney. That's where he's from. Don't pick your nose on the live stream. Why? Because everyone's going to see you picking your nose. And they're going to call you a nose picker. Huh?
You're a nose picker.
You're a nose picker.
No,
You are.
You.
You are.
You.
Show everyone where's the United States of America. Can you show us?
I picked my nose.
You silly. Can you show everyone where that is or no?
I picked my nose.
Oh, Brandon. Oh my gosh. All right. I think your future self here would be very happy if I asked you to maybe go downstairs, or if you can focus on the question I asked you. Yes, you can. Okay. So show us where's the United States on the map. Right there? No, this is Canada, but you're close. Very good. That's right. That's the United States. Very good. Okay. All right. You want to see what Daddy's doing in my video game?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Are you the wizard?
I am a wizard.
Can you change to a knight?
Can I change to a what?
Knight.
Arterius. Oh, everyone in that age is a nose picker as long as they're not a, a booger eater. So I can only I would have to play a different person in order to be a knight. Is that what you want to see, or do you want to see some cool spells? You sure? I have no problem changing over. So right now we're in a safe town. Let's leave and go outside. And
We're outside.
well, I mean outside the town. That's what I'm referring to.
Hello.
Hello. You don't have to be so close. Just,
You have a sword?
no.
But I see one more.
How do I explain this? That's not a sword for the character. That's a way of me telling the game that I want to fight an enemy. Does that make sense? It does. Okay. So I click on this button, and then watch what happens. Let me get off my horse. Okay, and I click on this button, and then I get to start fighting. But I have to find an enemy first. You ready to find an enemy? Yeah, there's one up ahead. There's one. Look at that bear. Ready? There. Okay, let's cast a fireball. Oh, see that lightning bolt? Yeah. Was that cool? Did you like that or no?
Oh, so there's two more.
There's two more over here. Yeah, let's get them. Ready? Here. See the one button all the way over here? Push that. There you go. Good. Want to get the next one? Good. Now watch this. When he gets close, I'm going to... Oh! That was it. Let's try the next one. Good. Hey, you're doing a great job, buddy. Let's try another. Down he goes. Get some more bears. Hold on, try again. Wow. Uh-oh. Let's get him with the staff. Oh, no. There's a really bad guy. Yeah. You remember him from Lord of the Rings? Yeah, that's a ring wraith. Got him. I fought him. And he's down. What's that? I sacrifice what?
You sacrificed your life to save him.
Well, no, because I'm still alive.
So let's try casting a spell.
You want to keep going? Yeah?
Can I move the character?
No, Daddy's going to have to move the character. I'll show you which buttons to push. I would have no problem, but the problem is that it's a little tough to move the character.
What size moon?
This one? It's called Wizard's Frost.
Ah, I see it.
You want to see it? We got to find an enemy first. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, we got him.
Wait, that wasn't Frost.
No. No, I had to click on the button over here.
Then does this do it?
Well, no, none of those buttons are going to do it. These buttons up here go to this down here. So this bar. These you have to click with the mouse in my hand. Let's get on the horse. Arterius. There's There's no I in team, but there's 5, and I don't care how big the room is. I guess fireball.
Wow, let's go in that forest.
You want to go in here? Oh, there's another bear. Wait. We got to dismount first. Got to get a little closer. Okay, go ahead. Throw a fireball. Yeah. Good job, pal. Let's go over here. There's a big swamp around here. You want to get some bad guys there? There's a boar. Let's get the boar. Gotta throw a fireball at the boar. Yeah, good job. Well, now he's cooked ham.
Oh, that's where you say kill some bad guys?
Yeah. All right, you ready? We're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna hit this one with our electric staff. Are you ready? Hit the number 2 button.
Hit him with the staff, honestly.
What's that?
Hit him with the staff, like boom, like right in the head.
You got him.
Immediately died.
Right in the old kisser.
Is that a hole that you're putting it in?
A what?
A hole there.
A hole?
Yeah, in his
What do you mean a hole?
there, in his cape.
There might be. There might be a little spot there for his. Go ahead, hit the number 2 button.
I'm trying to.
Nice job. Nice job.
What's the number 3 button?
That's the lightning strike. You want to do that? Okay, we got to find an enemy though. Well, you're not gonna be able to do it just yet. We got to find an enemy.
Number 4 one?
This one, it's called Gust of Wind. You want to use that?
What's this button?
Go ahead, type number 4. Uh-oh. I think he burped at him.
Now what?
Well, we're going to go into this swamp over here. Yeah, sit back a little bit.
I burped?
Daddy was just making a joke. You okay? Uh-oh. What are we going to do about this guy? What's that?
Let's get him with that sword.
You going to get him? Okay, how are you going to get him?
What's this button?
That one's going to shake the ground underneath him.
Let's do this.
The number 6, yeah.
I can't do it.
Got him.
But then it didn't shake the ground.
Were you looking at the ground? Yeah? You didn't see it?
No.
No? Well, it happened.
What's this number?
That's the lightning strike, number 3.
What's the number 8?
Number 8 doesn't have a skill. It would be right here. It's empty.
What one was that?
There's nothing there. So if you push number 8, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, that's because I'm no big guy.
Well, we've got a bad guy right here.
Yeah, we could hit number 8 to, you know.
Well, there's nothing there at number 8. 1 through 6, anything there?
What's 7?
Nothing. There's nothing in 7. 1 through 6. Good job. Oh, here he comes. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Technical support 31. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the follow. That brings us to 160. All right. Redeemed only Lord of the Rings quotes. So you know that movie Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy's going to do a quote from Lord of the Rings. Would you like to hear that?
No, I'm busy.
You're busy fighting enemies?
What's all this stuff?
That doesn't. Yeah, that's not going to do anything about enemies. Except I don't know what button you push there, but okay. You want to see Daddy's Gollum impression? Yeah. Rockin' pool, so nice and cool, so juicy, sweet. I only wish to catch a fish, so juicy, sweet. Thanks for that redeem there, Technical. Much appreciated.
Press the end button.
Oh, what'd you do? I opened up. Are we getting more enemies?
Well, it's we already at.
Hold on.
We should click the button. We should click up. Hold on, I need to click up.
Yeah. You click on the map. You can't click on too many spots in the map there. Hey, first time chatter. Technical says no problem. Thanks for coming in, Technical. Good to have you. How do you do what?
Oh. How do you do this?
How do you do this?
Yeah.
Oh, so these two buttons up here. Okay, this is called the left mouse button. You're going to click on that. But you got to go right over here where you see the plus sign. There you go. Click on that. This is the Shire. This is where Frodo and Bilbo live. Arturius, it's scary, some of your impressions. I work hard at them.
I really wish to get so swish and juicy.
I only wish to catch a fish so juicy, sweet.
Which spot was I doing?
Where, what?
Which spot was I doing?
Here, go over the map again. Now hit the other button on the right mouse button.
Yeah.
Hit that one.
This is where
Right here.
Where was I looking to?
Okay.
To go?
Now we were over here in Breeland, and this is where we're at right now.
Let's go here.
Yeah, we're already there. So what we have to do is just leave the map view. And now there's some enemies around here we're supposed to kill. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And when we have to look up the map, we can.
That's right.
But I'll move the arrow to make sure that I get the right island I want to go on.
There's a cloud of bugs over there. You want to get them?
How?
Well, we were fighting enemies before, so you can use any of these skills down here if you like.
What about all this stuff?
Well, those buttons, they don't fight enemies. These buttons have us go to different places. So, for example, this one here takes me back to the city we were in, and this one here takes me to my character's house.
Where are they?
There they are. You ready? Got him. Hit the number 2 button. Nope, not there. That one right there. Good job. Well done. All right, pal. Oh, look at this guy over here. He's called a Kneekerbreaker.
Go past
Yeah, we're going to get him.
I know. Just go past him.
Sure. Yeah, we could do that. You want to just walk past him? You can't get too close to the bad guys because they're going to come and they come and attack you if you get too close. So, you still want to play? Huh? That's a big spider. You want to see him? If we get too close, he'll attack us. Ready?
What's the number 3?
Got him. Nice job.
Got him.
You got him.
What's the number 3?
Good boy.
Oh, it's right.
Yeah, lightning strike. Very good. That was it.
Let's,
You want to get another spider?
let's open up our map first.
Okay.
And hold on, I need to. And let's go to.
You can't click on that. It's just a map. It just shows you where things are. Some parts you can click on. Oh, we're getting attacked. Yeah. We gotta fight back, otherwise we're gonna die. You ready? Good job.
Got him.
Hit him again with something. We're still fighting him. Well done. Good job, pal. That was good. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Technical. If this... if had this download could play with you guys. Sorry. Oh, well, it's a free download, Technical, so you can... Anytime. Anytime. And... Anytime. And...
Anytime.
All right, folks. Well, I think that's going to be the end of our stream today. But what's today? Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow is my late day in streaming. I will be back. I'll actually be back tomorrow in Crusader Kings 3. Next week, we're going to start the new schedule with D&D at the end of the week on Friday. So just to remind everyone again, we are now going to be streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Not online, but Dungeons and Dragons, actual pen and paper D&D, on Fridays, late on Fridays. We're going to try and start around 11 p.m. Eastern. I stream here at the Paladin's Tavern Monday through Friday, and 2 or 3 streams in the afternoon as well. Most of the time, it's going to be Lord of the Rings Online. Tuesdays, I stream a different game. But anyway, if you're a fan of Lotro and you had fun here and you haven't yet followed, please click that follow button. I stream here on Twitch and also dual stream on YouTube. So have a great night, everyone. And Brandon, say goodnight.
Good night.
Okay, take care, everyone. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.
Wait, we're not playing anymore? Wait, we're still playing?
Well, we should probably go find out what Mommy is doing downstairs.
No, I want to still play.
I think